Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at a couple of Black Series figures from Star Wars Rebels, and they are Hera and Sabine Wren. Interesting thing about these two characters, they may show up in live action at some point just because um, there's been a lot of rumors that Hera in particular may show up in Rangers of the New Republic. That's a new series that's going to be on Disney Plus, coming at some point in the next few years. And then Sabine was working particularly close with Ahsoka in search of Grand Admiral Thrawn. If you've seen Mandalorian season 2, Ahsoka shows up at that point. So it's very possible, and she's going to get her own series. So it's very possible Sabine may show up in the Ahsoka series as well. So I'm excited to have both these in my collection because it's sort of like a preview of things to come in terms of where Star Wars is headed. So, and these two characters are great. If you've seen Star Wars Rebels, you know basically these two characters are a couple real shining stars of that series. So let's go over the package real quick. As you can see, this is the angled package, this style, and each one includes a photo of the character and the same images on the back. Brief write-up on the character here in multiple languages. Not much else to say about the package. It's mostly all this, whatever it is, gibberish. And then, again, we've got a picture of Sabine here. Same picture on the back and brief write-up on her character. So let's get these two out of the package and we can go over articulation and look at some of the details. So stay tuned. Okay, so we got these two figures out of the package now, so we can take a look at the articulation on these. We'll start with Hera. There's a little bit of limitation in terms of her head movement because of the head tentacles. Although, if you bend the tentacle out, you can actually get her head to spin all the way to the side. So you just have to navigate around that shoulder to get it to work. In terms of articulation, she can look down and look back, and she gets a little bit of side to side as well. So, and obviously the spin. At the shoulder, she can extend out, and you get rotation 360 degrees. At the elbow, she can bend. There's also a pivot joint at the elbow. The wrist, articulation back and forth, also pivot. The hand can hold the blaster, although it has a tendency to fall out just because this blaster is very small and the handle is a little bit too small for her hand. So just be careful of that. But the blaster will fit in this little holster at her ankle. So just keep that in mind. At the waist, she can pivot, a little bit of side to side and a little bit of front and back movement. At the hip, she can kick out, she can kick forward, she can kick back. There is a thigh swivel, thigh joint right there, double joint in the knee, and at the ankle, bend like that, and a little bit of ankle rocker back and forth. So that's really cool. Love the detail on this figure. I think she looks great. Not only one accessory on this, but you know, it's a great looking figure, and I especially like all the detail they did on the head tentacles. That looks really cool. So okay, and then on Sabine, the articulation is somewhat similar. She's got head movement. She can look down, look back, a little bit of side to side, obviously twist, and the helmet will fit on there. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but if you jam it on there, yeah, that's how it looks with the helmet. And this visor does go up and down, so that's really cool. At the shoulder, she can extend out. At the elbow, she's got a bend and a pivot. Same at the wrist, bend back and forth and a pivot. She's got her little paint gun in this hand. She will hold the blaster. She comes with two blasters. Each of these will fit in the hands, but it includes the paint gun as well. So I have a paint gun in this hand and a blaster in the other. And again, holster on this side too for this blaster. So at the waist, she's got a pivot and a little bit of movement front and back. Not very much, just because this armor piece prevents that. And just a tiny bit of side to side. She can kick out. The holster gets in the way a little bit of her kicking out. She's got a thigh swivel. She can kick forward, kick back, double joint in the knee, and again, articulation at the ankle and the rocker. So that rocker part where it rocks back and forth like this. This allows you to reposition the feet. So if you have the foot extended out or the leg extended out, you can reposition the feet so it lays flat on the ground. One notation on the articulation on these and just the overall look at these. The feet are very small by comparison to the rest of the figure, so they tendency to be a little top heavy. So you may want to get a figure stand for these. You can see there's room for a foot peg right here. So if you get a figure stand, it'll allow you to, peg that in there and actually secure the feet to the ground and allow you to do more dynamic poses. Because as you can see, I'm leaning these against the boxes to keep them from falling over because they have a little bit of trouble standing on their own. So just keep that in mind if you pick these up. You may want to see if you can get a figure stand just to keep them upright, particularly if you want to do dramatic poses. That's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Your support is much appreciated. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to the channel because I will be reviewing other Black Series figures in the future. Until then, I hope you're having a great day, and may the Force be with you. Thanks for watching.